Congratulations to all the inskillers. We have successfully completed the 3 sessions of inskills first impression. This is your host for the day, Arijit Shaha, a first year student pursuing Bachelor's of Science in Fashion Designing and Management, accompanied by my co-hosts
Aparna Jaina from Bachelor's of Business Administration, Accountancy, Taxation and Auditing, first year.
Adil Khan, a student from Bachelor's of Business Administration in Hospital Management, first year.
And Bipasha Sarkar, Bachelor's of Business Administration in Accounting, Taxation and Auditing, first year.
Today we have presentations from 3 incredible departments. They are, first we are having Bachelor's of Business Administration in Digital Marketing. Second we have Bachelor's of Business Administration. And thirdly we have Bachelor's of Science in Hospitality and Hotel Administration. Moving further, we have today among us our respected guests whose presence has enhanced today's session, so I would be overjoyed to address them. May we extend our acknowledgements to our dear distinguished guests. We have Madam Harshika Prasad. She is a chartered accountant by profession. She runs a chartered accountant firm under the name Harshika Prasad and Associates. She has been a past secretary of the Lions Club of Siliguri Legends. Following we have Sir Hemant Agarwal. Sir is a certified financial planner and a tax return preparer professional. Sports and travel are more important than his work. This is amazing to know that he thinks every problem from MS Excel's perspectives, which helps him find a solution. Speaking in groups excites him. So let's move further. As we embark on the 4th and the final session of inskills first impression, I cordially invite one of our founders of inskills, Gitanjali ma'am, to the stage for enlightening us with the core matter of what inskills is.
A warm welcome to our esteemed guests, and they are our parents. Thank you very much for taking your time out after this busy schedule, and we know that the morning hours are difficult, yet you are here to support us, and we are very, very thankful. I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to our distinguished guests. Among us, we have Harshika ma'am and Hemant sir. Thank you very much for your presence. We know that it is extremely difficult to be here, especially during this hour, but you have managed to come and support us, and that means a lot to all of us. Thank you again. My gratitude to also to Principal Sir, Dr. Indrajit Chatterjee. We also have among us the head of the Department of Hospitality and Hotel, Mr. Anjani. My gratitude to my partner, Major Dinesh Tiwari. The strongest pillar of inskills, Mr. Shivam Thapa. And the entire 18 student coordinators who are here to make this event successful. Let's understand what inskills is. We have been saying that inskills is a student-led platform. And when we say that, we are trying to say that there is an experiential learning which takes place in inskills. How is it that we do? Is a question. We encourage learning through peer sharing and observations, and especially by making mistakes. Often, we would use the term that this is less of a platform and more of a playground for our inskillers, for our students. Because when they are performing in the class, they come through minute of challenges which they learn to face themselves. Most of the time, they come back and say, that is not what we expected. This is what I should have done. And that is where the learning happens, because they have started reflecting. They know that the first time when they went there were few things they did not know. But the second time when they come to perform, they are aware that the same mistakes cannot be repeated, and they refine themselves, they keep honing it. And that is what we have been practicing. In inskills, we have a motto where we say that we learn to grow and not learn to show. It is all about team collaboration. It is all about the values that we are inculcating in our students, and the utmost of that is team collaboration. I would like to take our parents to 6 months back, because let's realize, everyone, and it's my humble request to please come with me and understand that these students have just joined us only 6 months back from school. They are not fully mature adults. And when InScale started 4.5 months back, we have experienced and we have met students who have never held the mic before. There are students who told us that we have never come to stage before. And listening to their voice echoing in this mic was the most difficult for them, because they were not used to. Because when you hear your voice for the first time echoing in the mic, your natural tendency is to get shied away. And that is what they felt and experienced. There have been times when they have had a crippling experience of just standing on the stage because their hands and legs were shivering, and they said, "Nahi ho paega." We've been with them in this 4.5 months only as direction. We are their mentors and directions. We have not enforced anything on them, and today, what you will be witnessing is the culmination day of that 4.5 months of effort that our students have put in. Today, the students will showcase team presentation. And in building the team, we are not in the picture. Like I said, we have just paved the path for the students and told them, this is your battle. You select your friends, you coordinate. Because the toughest thing that happens outside this college and outside in the real world is to bring the conflicting minds together. And when these 5 or 6 students in the team have come together, which means that initial 1 or 2 weeks, they were struggling even to understand whether they are the right teammates I should be performing with. Many students came and told us, "ये मेरी बात नहीं सुन रहा है, वो नहीं आ रही है practice session के लिए. This is not happening." And we told them, "We can't help you. We can't help you. But there is a deadline, and the deadline is the 14th of December. Somehow or the other, you guys will have to present. And if you at this moment shy away, then it will only encouragement. Your courage not to participate." And today, I would request each and every one of you, parents, our guests, and the students, to please understand that just like us, since none of us are perfect, there will be irregularities, because we are the perfection of irregularities. So today, in the team presentation, the students will not be marked on who shines the best, who takes the center stage. Today, the students will be assessed on how have they collaborated in twinning the strengths and weaknesses of each other and how far they can go. Because as facilitators, we can only create possibilities for them. So ladies and gentlemen, once again, the team presentations, the first impression, best of luck to our students, and the platform is back to the students. But before that, may I also acknowledge the presence of one of our esteemed guests here, Madam Abha Ori. Madam Abha is the founder principal of Sri Ram School. She is the founder of Boond Foundation School, and in her capacity of Vice President, there are currently 3 branches of Boond, the Foundation School, which is running. Once again, a round of applause to all our guests here. And now, the stage is back to Arijit and Aparna. Thank you.
So without any further ado, we would like to start with our team presentations. Online advertisements and marketing strategies and promoting any brand or product through online platforms and social media platforms. We have all experienced such advertisements. So without any further ado, I would like to address our first department presenting today, Bachelors of Business Administration in Digital Marketing, shortly abbreviated as BBADM. A huge round of applause for the students of BBADM, please.
If you refuse to reuse, is the earth you abuse. A very good morning to all of you present here. Today, I, Priya Prasad, and my team members are here to give a presentation and enlighten your thoughts about our topic, Trash to Treasure, Urban Waste Management in India. It's an approach from our side to broaden your thinking about it. So, what comes to your mind when you think about waste management? That we should reduce the waste, initiative should be taken by students, and to educate people, we should recycle things and reuse it. But that all things is done by our reputed NGOs and government. So where we are lacking is our own self-carelessness. Till today's date, the Times of India report says that only 36% of the household waste is segregated properly, which means maximum of the waste is just left in open or drained in the rivers. But there are also many successful stories, campaign, which has run by many institutions. So for that, I would like to call my friend Varsha.
There are many successful stories and initiatives that were taken for cleaning and maintaining India. Currently, India has witnessed many successful initiatives that were taken for cleaning and maintaining the Indian society. As we know, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan, Clean India Mission, was launched in 2014 by the Indian government. And it aimed to eliminate open defecation. And as a result, many of the rural and urban areas, many new toiletries were built. This success has not only enhanced public health, but also shaped a positive shift towards cleanliness. Many of the employees were rewarded for cleaning and maintaining the society. As you all know, the popular show Tarak Mehta Ka Ulta Chashma. They have taught us about cleanliness towards its various shows. And this was some of the stories and initiatives that were taken for cleaning India.
As the government has taken numerous initiatives, yet we can see people littering in open places. Now what? Are we managing waste? Let me see the hands. How many of us are managing waste? That's good to see. But still, people exist who face challenges in managing waste. So let me give you some insights about it. Infrastructure gap. Lack of proper infrastructure, such as collection system, disposal facilities, can result in inefficient waste handling. The other one is lack of adequate waste treatment facilities. Lack of proper treatment can result in improper disposal or accumulation of waste. The other are public awareness, low awareness on proper waste disposal methods. Lack of awareness regarding the importance of waste management facilities can contribute in increasement of generation of waste or adequate or effective recycling efforts. Every waste has different methods of disposal. Lack of such awareness can result in littering, dumping, which can further create environmental issues.
So now moving forward to the next slide. Solution approach, the role of digital marketer. For the solution approach, what can we do? You can use social media marketing, which involves using platforms like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and many more. Since many people spend a significant amount of time in social media, having a strong presence there allows you to engage with a wider audience. In addition, through social media advertising, you can target a specific group of people who might be interested in your technology and reaching them directly with your messages.
So, proceeding with the presentation, I would like to talk about the impact and role of digital marketing in this approach of waste management. In the evolving business landscape, digital marketing has become an indispensable tool for companies across industries, and the waste management sector is no exception. As we all know, digital marketing is a field where individuals can create awareness, promote their ideas, and research on different topics using social media platforms like emails, blogs, Twitter, Instagram, and so on. Digital marketing plays a very critical role in this sector. It helps waste management campaign educate people about their services, reach out to their potential clients, and help them enhance their reputation by showcasing their commitment towards environment and sustainability.
Now, as to conclude, the developing nature of our country, we have been taking some initiative to improve our country a bit. Yes, there are some problems, there are some barriers that we need and to leap on. But for moving further, taking initiatives like self-awareing the people through social media such as Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or running successful campaigns like Swachh Bharat Abhiyan to let everyone know that we as the people of India are not just taking digital platforms for entertainment but for future growth and further. Thank you.
So let's move further. We have Team 2 from the Department of Digital Marketing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we being the second group of digital marketing are here to present you a presentation on the topic 5 ridiculous business ideas. So introducing myself first, I, Sunana Rama from the same department, first year, being the coordinator, would like to introduce my friends to you all. She Saloni Gupta, she Shrishti Pradhan, she Sneha Sharma, and she Barsali Das would like to present you our presentation. So you might be thinking, why have we chosen 5 ridiculous business ideas, not the best one? So let me tell you, we being the business student wanted to make our presentation to be little funnier and inspirational as well. So without any further delay, let me start with the very first slide, which is potato parcel. Sounds so strange, right? Yeah, it is a wacky idea with no long-term prospects. It was pitched on Shark Tank, a reality show back in 2016. Until 2018, potato parcel has sold more than 70,000 of potatoes. So, as the business expanded, letters in the potatoes are also being written on the other items such as socks, pillows, etc. So, moving forward with another slide, my friend Saloni will explain you.
So, moving forward with the 4th most ridiculous business, that is Slanket. So, has anyone heard of Slankets? So, if not, let me explain you guys what Slanket exactly is. So, a Slanket is a body length blanket which was made by a Slanket is a body length blanket with literally 2 holes in it, which was made by a 17-year-old guy named Gary Clegg in 1998. So, he made this blanket so that he doesn't have to remove his hands from blanket while he was watching television to change the channels. Wasn't that crazy thought? So, after some time, he mass-produced the product and sold it, sold it and generated a profit of around 350 billion pounds. So, he produced the product. So, after some time, the brand was copied by many companies like Snuggler, Dozo, Toasty Wrap, etc. So, moving forward to Srishti.
So I'll be moving forward to the third ridiculous business, Pet Rock. Pet Rock was created by Gary Dell. So for the American parents, this Pet Rock was the best rock, and it made the investor millionaire, and it goes crazy. But it all started in 1975. Gary Dale was at a bar with some few buddies, and he started talking with them. But his friend told that something is going on with him. But later on, Gary had started buying 1 cent of rock from Mexico, and he started buying it. But it went like the stone. He bought a 1 cent of stone from Mexico. He put it in a cardboard box with a breathing holes and with a perfectly healthy rock.
Now I'm going to present a PPT slides on a topic, Ambridge. Ambridge is a totally useless iOS software app for iPhones. Ambridge is a 2008 mobile app for iPhone user, which had a minimal functions and was priced at US dollar $999.99. This app is pulled up from the App Store within the less than 24 hours, receiving the poor reviews from the criticized people. Only 8 points were added on this into this software. This app is developed as a joke by a German software developer, Armin Henrich, on August 5th, 2008. This app only showed the growing red jam and the icon like when we press that button, it showed the sentence like I'm rich or I deserve it. So as to prove anyone sitting around you that you are indeed rich. Thank you. Now I will moving forward to Bersali.
So, hello everyone. I'll be finally introducing you to the one business that we thought was the most ridiculous out of all. So, the final business that we are going to talk about is bottled air. So, it is exactly what you think it is. So, bottled air, very in specific, talking about a company called Vitality Air who sells bottled air. So I'm gonna talk about like how it started. So the company was started in the year 2014 when two Canadian guys, Moses Lamb and Troy Paquette, actually decided to fill a Ziploc bag with air and sell it on eBay. And they just did it as a joke, but it received a major media attention, and there was a huge bidding war, and it ended up selling for 130 US dollars. So after that. So after that, they decided to actually establish the company in the same year. So now they don't sell it in Ziploc bags anymore. They have machines for like self-automated bottling plants and air collection machines to pack these bottles and sell it. And now they export these bottles to countries like China, Vietnam, Mexico, and India. So in case if anybody out here wanna like breathe some fresh Canadian air without actually going to Canada, you can do it. So, reaching at the conclusion of our presentation, we would like to say that we actually, as my friend Sunaina said, we wanted to make it inspirational but still keep it interesting. Inspirational in the sense because we don't always have like groundbreaking business ideas. We sometimes might have like such silly, funny business ideas, which we don't actually implement it because we might think it's too stupid. But just wanted to say that these founders, they actually had these ideas and that they implemented it and it worked out for them. So it might work out for you too. So with that, thank you very much for being here.
Well guys, good morning everyone. My name is Pradeep Shah. I am from digital marketing, standing before you to present my PPT. Everybody is presenting in group, but I am presenting my PPT solo because my team members are not well, so they are unable to join me. So without wasting time, let's begin the PPT. In India, per day more than 93,000 t-shirts are sold in offline and online market both. But the difference between a 200 rupees t-shirt and a 1000 rupees t-shirt is the quality, nothing more than that. The 1000 rupees t-shirt, the quality will be more better than the 200 rupees t-shirt. But if you wear 200 rupees t-shirt or the 1000 rupees t-shirt, you will see that after wearing 1 or 2 times, you need to wash it because it starts smelling due to sweat. So our team have come up with a startup idea which is quite different from other companies' t-shirt. Presenting you the B t-shirt. I know the name is quite awkward, B t-shirt, but I did not find a better name than this. About the t-shirt. Our company t-shirt is quite different than the other company t-shirt because other company t-shirt you need to wear it 1 or 2 times. After that you need to wash it. But our company t-shirt you can easily wear it for a week and it won't even smell, and the good fragrance will keep on coming out because of the raw materials which we use in making the t-shirt are quite different than the other company. The raw materials which we use in making the t-shirt: cotton, hydrogen peroxide and cashmere. These 3 are the main thing which we use in making the t-shirt. Cotton is generally used by all the companies to make t-shirt. Even we use cotton to make t-shirt. Hydrogen peroxide is a chemical which kills the bacteria, and it is tested in the lab and certified by the labs that it does not harm the skin of a person. Lastly, cashmere is it is also a type of cotton, but it is more updated than cotton because the fragrance of cashmere is naturally very good and it absorbs perfume more than cotton. So the first step of making our t-shirt is first we mix cotton with hydrogen peroxide. After mixing hydrogen peroxide with cotton, when the cotton gets dry, we combine cotton and cashmere together and make the t-shirt, and after printing and all, when it's ready to sell, then we sell it in market. Think if I am wearing the t-shirt right now and after playing I am fully sweat, then because due to sweat my t-shirt will be even wet, but even the t-shirt will be wet. So because in my t-shirt hydrogen peroxide is present, the bacteria will automatically be killed and the smell won't come out, and cashmere is also present in the t-shirt, so the good fragrance will keep on coming out. And whenever we wear t-shirt, we always use perfume. So as cashmere absorbs more amount of perfume, so the good fragrance will keep on coming out. Our target audience is the teenage and the age between 18 to 30 people, because they like to wear t-shirt a lot and they keep on wearing and keep on working, go to gym and everywhere by wearing t-shirt only. They sweat a lot, so our mainly target is to the teenagers, and they even love to wear t-shirts. These are few samples of our company. These are designed by me, me only, by the Canva app, which had been taught by our teachers. These 2 are for the girls and this one is for the boys. Coming to conclusion, I hope everybody have understood what I have tried to explain to you all, and if I have not able to make anyone understand what I have tried to make you all understand, then please pardon me. And if anyone is interested to invest in my startup, please contact me. My email ID and phone number is over here. Lastly but not leastly, I would rather like to thank ma'am and everyone and Inspiria Knowledge Campus, Vivek sir and my friends to trust me and give me this opportunity to speak before you all. Thank you a lot.
Moving further, I would like to call the team 4 of the digital marketing department, and we have something really innovative regarding the marketing strategies to be presented by them. So please welcome with a huge round of applause Team 4 from the Department of Digital Marketing.
कौन सा कॉलेज में पढ़ते हो, क्या नाम है?
अभिनव वर्मा, इंस्पिरिया नॉलेज कैंपस में पढ़ते हैं।
अच्छा, कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पसंद है? अरे कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पसंद है?
बैगन।
अरे भैया कौन सा सब्जेक्ट पसंद है? विषय
डिजिटल मार्केटिंग।
अच्छा ठीक है, जाओ। So everyone sitting over here is wondering that what we were doing, what we wanted to show. Let me make it easy. for you to understand. We have performed a short meme that you see in your mobile phones and try to engage and connect with you in an interactive way. And with this, we had also promoted two things. Number one, our institution, Inspiria Knowledge Campus. And number two, our course, Digital Marketing, which has been offered by this institution. Isn't it interesting? Let's explore more with our presentation. Good morning, everyone. I am Ayush Verma with my teammates here for giving you a presentation on a unique and a new business marketing strategy. Let's see what's that. I think everyone sitting over here likes to scroll their phone and see memes. This is a part of your daily life. So after analyzing that concept, we have came to an end that a new marketing strategy. Yes, you heard right, a new marketing strategy. Meme marketing. What's that? Curious? Let's see. It's an interactive multimedia which uses the power of text and images to connect with the audience and humor related to that product without getting offended. It's a fun-loving way to connect with your audience.
Thank you, Ayush. Well, I've got about the meme marketing, but I still have a doubt. Neha, can you tell me what are the scopes in this way of marketing?
Okay, Keshav, if you think there is no scope in it, you got it all wrong, my friend. I will tell you why. Meme marketing has the potential to significantly increase the content's reach. Memes are the current cultural trend that helps to increase the memes are the current cultural trends that helps the brand to stay connected to the latest trends. There are many meme marketing agencies that have set up the high bars by creating creative, relevant and high quality meme marketing campaigns. If you are a good meme marketer, you have to be a good graphic designer as well as a good content writer. And if you are skilled enough, you can get hired by a good marketing agency. And if your content goes viral, then it will help to create a online community for the brand. I hope this answer your question, Keshav.
Yeah, it sure do. Thank you, Neha. Well, I still think, is there any companies that are using this way of marketing, Ayush?
I think there should be.
They are.
Oh, wow. My friend Mohit has collected some information to prove that. Let's see what he has prepared.
So, I think everyone here agrees and are curious that really, are there any brands who are actually using meme marketing? Let me show you some real life examples. As you can see here, that how Zomato is using meme for promoting their brand by engaging and interacting with their audience. And not just Zomato, but many other brands such as Netflix and Unacademy also uses meme marketing for promoting their brands. And this has given them a huge success. When your brand social media page is dead, meme marketer, abhi theek karke deta hu.
Thank you, Mohit. That surely made me confirmed. Now, I would like to know some insights.
I think Avinav have some.
Now, let's dive into some insights of meme marketing. Over 60% people say that they will buy a product from a company that uses meme in marketing. Meme has about 10 times more reach with 60% organic engagement than actual marketing. An average Gen Z look around 20 to 30 memes every day. We have also included a bar graph representing the global meme industry growth from 2015 to 2028 until the forecast of 2023. In 2015, the global meme industry was valued at $150 million, and it started to grow in subsequent years. And until the 2023, it is projected to grow to $450 million.
Thank you, Abhinav. That sure made me enlighten a lot of things. Well, now I have understood and I'd like to give my conclusion that meme marketing is not just a trend, it's a serious marketing strategy. It's a solid foundation. It makes a brand roar. That's right, it makes a brand roar. It helps you to reach your messages to the people that you want them to know. It helps you to make them engage and tell them about your business, your community, or your organization, many more. And with that, I would like to say thank you, all of you, to present and to present yourself and in front of our presentation. And with that, I would like to conclude our presentation. Thank you.
Moving forward, we have Team 5 who are going to take us into a realm of nutrition and wellness.
Good morning to all and all present out here. So who are interested in fitness and fitness journey? I guess everyone. So I am excited to share with you a very interesting startup idea, and that's our In Protein. So first let me introduce to our team. So I am Rhythm Roy, Aquila, Akshat, Yivesh and Ponu. So protein. Product that is very important for in our daily life. Our vision is to provide a protein powder that goes beyond the ordinary, not only for their muscle recovery but also for fitness benefits. So imagine a product that not only made with finest ingredients but also goes through rigorous scientific research. Our vision is not only provide protein powder that goes beyond the ordinary but help in our day-to-day life.
So why do we need protein powder? Protein is a very important part of a healthy life. Proteins are made up of chemical building called amino acid. Amino acid helps our body to build muscles and tissues. Amino acids also help us to build, and it is also an energy source for our body. So amino acid is a very important part of our body, so we need protein for our amino acid as well.
So I'm going to speak on our In Protein's ingredients and nutritional information. So In Protein provides a carefully created blend of high quality ingredients which help you recover muscle effectively and more faster. Our protein powder In Protein is made up of premium ingredients like grass-fed whey protein, quinoa powder, MCT oil powder, etc., which you don't find in most of the protein powders in the market, which makes our product wholesome and effective and stand out in the market. So our protein powder In Protein also delivers a powerful punch of 25 grams of protein, which help in muscle recovery and overall wellness. Our protein powder In Protein also have essential nutrients like BCAA, which is branch chain amino acids, fibers, iron, magnesium, potassium, etc., which help you lead a healthy life and a balanced diet.
So what's unique in our product? Its results are scientifically proven, and it has a great taste, and it's more easy to blend. More than protein powder, it is considered as a healthy and a balanced diet. It is very affordable, and our packaging is sustainable, which won't affect the planet. In Protein isn't just a protein powder. It is a daily partner in a healthier, tastier, and wellness journey. Thank you.
Our marketing strategy for our brand. As you know that In Protein is a sports nutrition brand that provides supplement for weight loss and weight gain. We wanting to capture 50 crore we wanting to capture 50 crore protein supplement market in India. It pride itself to make FSSAI approved protein supplement. So to generate the brand awareness and loyalty, we have came up with two incredible ideas. Number one, social media campaign. As you know that in this generation, everybody use protein powder. Everybody use social media. Social media. So we have utilized platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter to showcase our engaging content about in protein. And number two, customer loyalty program. We have implemented this campaign to reward repeat customer with exclusive offers and discounts and many more. So this is our marketing strategy for our brand in protein.
So thank you everyone to be part of our In Proteins team.
Thank you very much, Team 5, for your incredible idea. Next up, we have Team 6, who are going to take us on a voyage into the realms of the design world. Let's have a look.
Nate Berkus, an American interior designer and author, once said, "Your home should tell the story of who you are and be a collection of what you love." Good morning to one and all present here. Today, me, Shayantan, and my team, Saurav, Shrestha, Ronit, and Kashav, stand before you to present an idea entirely dedicated to the interior designing field. Our pitch regarding this startup is entirely based on the use of virtual designing. With this said, we present you Design Dwell, where your imagination comes to reality.
Ladies and gentlemen, who doesn't want a beautiful interior, right? We are here to present you the virtual designing app, which helps you for a beautiful designing of your houses. We have an inbuilt store with enhanced AI. Thank you.
So now, moving forward with the key features of this application. First, starting with 3D modeling with real-time rendering. Imagine creating a design of your own dream world room where you can make your own design effortlessly. Our app gives you a perfect model of 3D models where you can design your own furniture, walls, and decors effortlessly. You can make instant changes where you can get your own feedback of your own design. Next, we have floor planning. Floor planning is the most important and the backbone of a design tool, where you get various layouts and products to get your floor planning easily. Next, we have color palettes. Color palettes is the most important, where you can make your design look good and modern. You can get various and a large number of color choices in our app. You can make it a gradient and also make it good with modifying your colors. Next, we have room layout. Room layout is where you can make your room creative enough by adding a feature where you can drag and drop your furnitures to one place to another to get your perfect feedback of your own design.
Okay, so now these are some of the common features that you might have heard in your past, but what really makes us different? We have an inbuilt store in our application, which allows users to get a diverse selection of home decor items, furnitures, and many more home items. So that customers can have a hassle-free shopping experience. For instance, if you have selected you have created your design of your room and you want to purchase the same exact products as shown in the app, you don't need to venture around in any e-commerce website or in any physical stores. You can simply click on the product in the app and you can purchase it from our app at a very reasonable value. After that, we also have an exclusive consultations from astrologers. For the people who believes in Vastu, we have a section for them which allows people to get the designs according to Vastu. Next up, we are providing you with servicemen. that comes to your doorstep for renovating and decoration of your rooms and turning your space into your dream space. After that, to bring your mind at ease, we also have enhanced AI suggestions, which you can use to develop your designs. Isn't that a mind-blowing idea, guys? Yes, I guess it is.
So now I will give you a brief about the benefits of our app. You can seamlessly shop with your own preference, and our experts will also give you a virtual consultation on your choice of design, which will simplify the overall experience of the customers. Your home will look very elegant and dreamy, as we will have all the latest and modern trends which appealing for those seeking for a modern lifestyle.
So, to wrap up everything we presented today, I would like to say that Design Dwell will be a total package of interior designing with stores and supplies along with services, where you and we can build your idea of a perfect paradise. With this said, I would like to show my gratitude towards my teammate who have worked hard and have been able to present the topic, and would like to thank our teachers for giving us such a beautiful opportunity through which we could bring up and develop our inner creativity. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much, Team 6. Next, I would like to call Team 7 on stage, who are going to talk about something really important in our digital world.
Good morning. So firstly, I would like to welcome all the guardians who are sitting here. Welcome to my college. So today is a very special day for both the students as well as for the parents. They have come here to watch their children performing, and it is a moment of happiness and pride. So this is me, Jia, and they are my teammates Raunak and Arpita. So we welcome you all to an eye-opening presentation on the topic cyberbullying. So on the first slide, we have the introduction, causes and forms, solution, and lastly the conclusion. So what do you guys think what cyberbullying is? Any idea? It's okay. Even this is before this preparation, even I did not knew about cyberbullying. This is my first time. I mean, cyberbullying is when someone uses technologies such as social media or any other messaging apps to hurt or harass others by posting, spreading rumors or posting hurtful comments. So on the next slide, we have the forms of cyberbullying. So there are various forms of cyberbullying, but today, for now, we are going to discuss few of the forms. So number one is the harassment. Harassment means when someone continuously sends you threatening or abusive messages. Second is exclusion, when someone purposely excludes or remove you from any online groups or activities. Third is the cyberstalking, continuously monitoring someone without their consent. And fourth is a very trendy word, and I'm pretty much sure that you all must be aware of it, trolling. Trolling means posting provocative or offensive comments on someone. And last but not the least, that is the doxing. Doxing is when you reveal or share someone personal information without their permission. So if you guys have faced such situation in your past, or if you face such in your future, please do take a step against it. Now I'll hand over the mic to my friend Arpita to speak more on this topic. Thank you.
Thank you, Jia. So moving forward, we have the causes of cyberbullying. So the first cause of cyberbullying is people can hide behind the screen and message anonymously like whatever they like to. And second is that cyberbullying has, I think there is no consequences for their actions. And third is cyberbullying can take further revenge or related against actions. And fourth, peer pressure is also one type of cyberbullying. So moving forward, we have the preventions or the solutions of cyberbullying. So the first prevention of cyberbullying is to be respectful and mindful when you are messaging to someone. Second is to set a privacy setting when you are messaging online. And third is talk to a trusted adults whom you can say that what is happening if you are cyberbullied or not. So next I would like to call my friend Ronak to speak more on this topic.
Thank you, Arpita. Let's take a look on the legal steps taken by the Indian government. Here are some of the provisions such as IT Act and IPC Indian Penal Code. Under IT Act, if anyone transmits sexual content or child pornography content, then section 66, section 67, section 67B will be applied. Under IPC section 500, 507, 509 will be implemented. If anyone is harassing you online by verbally, then next. And this is the helpline number. This is the helpline number generated by the Indian government. If anyone is having any problem, is facing anything online, please report it. This is the graph on which social bully occurs the most. Instagram stands 32%, Facebook 37%, Snapchat 31%, WhatsApp 12%, and YouTube 10%, Twitter or X 9%. And next, I would like to transfer the mic to Arpita to conclude the presentation.
So as we come to the end of our presentation, we conclude that cyberbullying is a serious issue that can have harmful to people. It's important to take precautions if you are cyberbullied. So by staying aware, privacy setting is very important if you are cyberbullied. And remember, if you or someone you know is cyberbullied, so please go and reach out for help. Thank you.
That was an incredible performance by Team 7. Now I would like to call Team 8, who are going to present something very heartwarming, but it's a presentation for dog lovers. So stay tuned for that.
So, good morning everyone present here. Today, me and my teammates, we have come up with a very innovative idea for today's day and age. It's Paw Match. It's actually Tinder for dog lovers. Before we start with our presentation, I would like to ask everyone in the audience, how many of you out here own or have pets and you love them and you want to breed them in future? Okay, so I can already sense that there are lots of dog lovers, pet lovers in this house, in this room right now. So before we continue with the slide, I would like to introduce my teammates. Myself, Shubham Paul. This is Samiksha, Suprina, Trishit, Varun, and Vishal. And now my teammates will take you throughout the slide.
So, as we all know, finding suitable breeding partners for dog has become challenging nowadays, as well as it is a very time-consuming process. But there are traditional methods too we can rely on. But if we are to breed through traditional methods like relying on local breeders for breeding, it may limit options, as well as genetic defects might take place. Genetic defects might take place, but not in all cases, but yes, in some cases it is possible. And as for the international owners, there will be language barrier, as well as distance will be the main problem here. So because of these problems which are arising, we face when it comes to about breeding dogs, we have come up with the idea of a dog breeding app named Paw Match.
A Paw Match is a revolutionary app which simplifies and enhances the dog breeding experiences. The key features of Paw Match are: number 1, comprehensive dog profiles. Create a identified profiles for your canine companions, including breed, age, gender, blood groups, food preferences, and more. Number 2 is intelligent matching algorithm. Our advanced algorithm matches dogs based on the compatibility factors, ensuring successful outcomes and healthy offspring. Number 3 is connect worldwide. Connect with your fellow dog owners worldwide, expanding your options for breeding partners. And number 4 is communicate in secure platforms. Communicate in direct and secure chats with your breeding partners, eliminating the need for intermediaries. Thank you.
So, what are the benefits of using our app? Enhance breeding success. Like POMH helps us to enhance the breeding success by finding suitable partners for our dogs and reduce the genetic defect. Second is expanded breeding pool. Expanded breeding pool generally means like we have a vast amount of breeds out there and all, and we can just like find a suitable and compatible partner for our pet. Then is global networking opportunities. Global network opportunities generally means like if we connect our if we find our dogs their compatible partner, we also explore the world and people. So we can connect with various people and experience the cross culture and diverse nature of all of them. And last but not the least is convenience and efficiency. Like through our app, you don't have to go that extensive time and effort to find your pet a compatible breeding partner.
Now, who are the audience? It's us sitting among. It's us present out here. Those who have pets at their home but are unable to find breeders. So, first is the dog breeders who are seeking individual breeding partners for their canine components. Second, individual dog owners who are interested in exploring different breeding options for their pets. Third is veterinary professionals who are passionate about giving the proper services to their clients. And fourth is dog enthusiasts who are passionate about meeting different dog lovers worldwide.
So our app offer with free models such as the creation. So our app offers free models such as the profile creation and your free browsing. The premium model comes with advanced features such as advanced matching algorithm, unlimited messages, and it helps you to connect with international communities. The partnership opportunities helps you in connecting with different local dog groups and helps you in building your brand recognition. And the geographical expansion helps you in targeting the new market and the local dog breeding organization so that you met your partner soon. Thank you.
So basically, I would like to sum up whatever my teammates wanted to say out here. So it's a Tinder for dogs, not only for dogs, actually it's for dogs right now, but then we will expand it to other pets as well, because there are cats owners and many other pet owners, those who want to connect with other individuals worldwide. And we also have the premium model where we offer services like the passport model, which is there on Tinder, because when you have a premium breed with you, you do not want to crossbreed it with other breeds, right? Because it is not effective and it is also very dangerous for our furry friends. So what the premium model does is it connects you with foreigners, so that you can breed your partners with a healthy and foreign breed companions, so that you can expand your bloodline. You can have a royal bloodline companion.
And very soon, if we work together as a team in the future, we will actually come up with a prototype to, we'll try to make this app. That's all from our side. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Team 8. Now I would like to call Team 9 on stage, who are going to take us on a journey of digitalization and how it has affected us.
Parents, teachers, and all my fellow mates present out here. Today, we are very much delighted to have you all with us in our presentation. As I, Safal Chetri, and with me, in my group, I have Rohit Mukherjee, Syed Afridi, and Shivam Thapa Magar, and we are going to present you on the topic which you think is concerned, which you think it's important, जिनको सुन के आपको लगेगा कि ये सही टॉपिक में बात किया है. So, let me introduce the topic. Impact of social media on students, और युवा पे social media का असर. So let's begin the presentation. With beginning the presentation, I would like to question the audience, mainly parents. Whom does the social media company target the most? Or social media company का main users कौन है? Anyone from parent side? Students, thank you very much, sir. It's student. Now, if I ask you, students, that's the right answer. Why students? Why they target the students? To answer this, I would like to say that students, he वो target audience है, who have the feeling कि I want more likes, more followers, more subscribers in my photos, videos, or anything I create in the social media. That's why they target us. That's why it's their business targeting us and earning from us. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me move ahead with this presentation. Now, let me show you the graph, please. So, this is the graph which shows the rise of social media uses among the students between 2004 to 2024. Or you say कि social media in 20 सालों में student कितना use कर रहा है, कितना rise है. So as you can see, in beginning initial stages, in 2004 is about 10%. Moving to 2015, it's about 40%. And talking about today, this time, this generation, it's about 80%. So आप इससे ये अंदाज़ा लगा सकते हो कि it will keep on increase. ये बढ़ते रहेगा. आप you don't even need this graph to know, क्योंकि you see the example in your home. आप देख रहे हैं आपका बच्चा ये कैसे किया? ये तो बहुत बेकार है. You see, this is the example. When they are free, they are in social media. They spend much time in social media. Now, if they spend much time in social media, of course, उसका बुरा और सही असर तो है. So, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce you and to make you enlightened with the positive aspect of social media, let's move on with Shivam Thapa Magar, please.
So, thank you, Safal. So, let's start with some positive aspects of social media. Connection and collaboration. So, let's talk about making new friends and working together. Social media is a place to find so many people from all around the world. So, imagine you're working on a project with someone from different country. Isn't that awesome? Learning and exploration. Next, social media isn't about making reels or funny videos. It's like a huge library in your pocket with tons of information. Skill development and creativity. Next, think of social media as a stage to showcase your talent. Whether you're into drawing, dancing, music, like let's talk with music. Safal and Rohit are both musicians. So if I ask them, if you create new content, where would you post?
Social media.
Of course, you can do the same. And social media is like an open platform to showcase your talent and shine better of what you love doing. Lastly, finding community and support. So in social media, you can find so many people who can tutor you. Like there are many people in the world who are introvert, right? So if you go to social media page, you can find so many tutors to help overcome your fear and help you get better of what you love doing. And let's move to the negative aspects. I would like to call Syed Afridi to take over the stage.
Thank you, Shivam. So, negative aspects of social media. So the first one is social isolation and lack of face-to-face interaction. So when a person gets addicted to social media, they will like to stay in their home, they will like to stay isolated from the rest world. The next one is misinformation and fake news. As you know, guys, sorry, parents. As you know, parents, there are lots of misinformation and fake news in social media in today's world. And the next is decreased physical activity. So when a person is addicted to social media, or when a person is obsessed with social media, the person will not like to be more physically active than before. And the next is sleep disturbances. The person who is using social media mainly at the night time, they have some issues with their sleep. The next is exposure to harmful content. As you know, the social media have lots of harmful content. So these are the negative aspects of social media. And so there are some practical tips for parents, for their children to use social media in a correct way. So the next slide will be introduced you by Rohit. Thank you.
Thank you, Said, for that introduction. So, as we all know, as you said, my friend said about the positive and negative aspects of social media. Here are some of the tips for parents. So first one, let's start with the open communication. I feel open communication is like the most important in today's generation. Like students don't feel comfortable sharing their feelings or anything with their parents. So that much cause like they feel reasons behind there can be many reasons, but they don't feel like to share. So I request parents to please have open communication with their children, not only related to studies. Ask them about their life, how they are going through, how was their how their college life is going. Next, come with the second point, setting boundaries. Setting boundaries, like even your child or your son or daughter is keep on scrolling reels, seeing memes for hours and hours without even knowing it. So you should take a step and like you should set a boundary, like only for 2 hours or 1 hour you should use your social medias. So next point is promote offline activities. So parents, you should promote offline activities more often, like you can go for a picnic, or you can like spend time going to a movie, which will also detach your child from social media for a period of time, and also your family bonding will grow. Next we have the point is stay informed. Always stay informed what your child is like doing on Instagram, all the activities they are doing. Next is encourage critical thinking. In today's generation, with the advanced technology and AI generated apps, people have become more unproductive, and they become less creative due to new technologies. So I will encourage your child to play like scrambles, your mind games, to quiz, to encourage their critical thinking. So now I'd like to conclude by, now we came to the end of this presentation. So throughout this presentation we came up with lots of positive and negative aspects of social media. So we hope this presentation was helpful and informative for both the parents as well as the students. So before ending the presentation, I'd like to say, हर एक सिक्के का दो पहलू होते हैं. It's positive and negative, as my friends have already said. So it's completely depends on you how you use it. With that, we'd like to end our presentation. Thank you.
The skills, knowledge, and attitude that makes them standard in the business fields. Let's welcome the students of Bachelors of Business Administration in general. Without waiting much time, let's jump right into the first team of BBA, who are going to shed a light on a movement that harmonies love for animals.
Good morning everyone present out here. So a few days back, my friends and I were heading to Planet Mall, excited for a fun night. But on our way, something happened that made us stop there and rethink everything. As we approached the mall, There was a dog lying by the side of the road. It had met with an accident, and our hearts sank. I know you might be wondering what was the reason. So, the reason was nothing but low visibility, especially during the evening hours. The poor dog was practically invisible in the fading light. In that moment, we felt a deep connection to that dog and every other furry friend facing similar risk. It hit us that accidents like these could be prevented with a simple solution, and that's when Barcade India was born in our minds. An idea sparked by a single heart-wrenching incident. I extend a warm welcome to each one of you as we gather here today to introduce you to Barcade India, an initiative inspired at that very moment at Planet Mall. In the spirit of collaboration and community service, our team comprises of 5 dedicated individuals from Bachelors of Business Administration. I am Pragya Jaiswal, he is Divyang Karnani, Rishit Sugal, Rajat Agarwal and Lakshya Agarwal. Over to you, Rishit.
Have you ever suffered a dog bite? What do you think? Whose fault was that? The dog's or yours? No, ladies and gentlemen, that was not the dog's fault. Stray dogs, when not taken care of properly, may sometimes get disease. This disease can transfer from dogs to dogs. So helping stray dogs stay healthy is also about keeping our community healthy. Stray dogs can be mistreated and taken care of properly, and that's not fair for them. So we want to make sure they are treated with kind and respect. Healthy strays, healthy communities. Love, respect, and compassion for all. Over to you, Rajat. Over to you, Divyang, sir.
Thank you, Rishit. Hi, everyone. I want to take a moment of you guys. I want to take a moment of you guys that let's imagine something. Let's imagine a story of stray dogs, of our 4-leg companions. So yes, let's imagine. Let's imagine through the eyes of a stray dog in the road, where you have no Google Maps to navigate you, where you have no parental support, and suddenly a flash comes of a truck and boom. Here comes our reflective collars. Reflective collars are not just an accessory. It also gives a cool look to a dog, to the stray dogs, but also it is a symbol of safety and care from our side. Our story doesn't end here. There's another threat waiting for dogs, rabies. It's the time to talk about this infection. This is very important for dogs, and this also affects dogs as well as humans. Rabies are not, we can get a solution of rabies through a super shot that can shield the dogs from that infections, rabies injections. It's not just an injection. It's a superhero shot that can shield our dogs. And with both reflective collars and rabies, the dogs have the symbol of care and support and safe, and the symbol of safety of the furry friends of ours. So with this, I like to say the dogs also deserve, we can say the dogs, you deserve health, love and support. Over to you, Rajat.
Thank you, Divyang. Have you ever seen a dog shivering with cold in the roadside? So the main motive of our NGO is to provide the necessities and shelters to that poor dogs that are shivering from cold, that are going through many, we can say, problems. So our NGO will work for that. And now, to conclude and sum it up, I'd like to say, just like fire of goddess Agni, just like how the fire of goddess Agni burns all the sins of a person, our ladies and gentlemen, our idea of Bark Aid India will ensure that it will burn all the problems faced by our furry friends, our lovable dogs. Let's stand together. Let's stand together and make this community a safer and a better place for our dogs. At Barkade India, our main motive, our mission is very clear, to make this place a happier and a safer place for these dogs. We want to hear, our motive is also that the every bark we hear is filled with joy and happiness. This is the Barkade India signing off. Thank you.
Thank you, Team 1, for the awareness and inspiring us. Now, moving forward, I would like to call the Team 2 on the stage, who are going to unveil the complex canvas of molecules and substances that alter our brain.
Came to his house one fine night after consuming severe drugs. The next day, when he woke up at 7 a.m. in the morning, he went to the kitchen and demanded for food. By seeing his servant's frightened face, he realized that he woke up after 2 days. Ladies and gentlemen, the story is of none other than respected Sanjay Dutt. Good morning to all the judges, teachers, parents, and my fellow mates. I, Deepraj Sharma, along with my team, Nikhil, Mukund, Prabhat, and Priyanshu, are here to let you know about the drugs and their effects, and make people aware that it's never too late to start and get a better life. Let us start by understanding what is drugs. Drugs is a chemical substance that makes people mind senseless, emotionally, mentally, and physically. Mainly, there are two kinds of drugs in the market: the legal one and the illegal one. The legal one consists caffeine, alcohol, tobacco, and the illegal one consists heroin, cocaine, and this varies from place to place. Now I hand over the presentation to Nikhil.
Thank you, Deep. Now, I'll be highlighting you on the types of drug use. So, drug use have varied from time to time depending upon the nature of drug. Firstly, we have ingestion. Ingestion is the traditional method of drug use in which the drug is used for drinking or eating. In this, the drug is swallowed or absorbed into the bloodstream, and for example, drinking alcohol or eating cannabis. Then we have absorption. Absorption, also known as sniffing. It consists of placing the drug on the mucous membrane, such as the lining of the nasal passage, and it is absorbed into the bloodstream. And it consists of many substances that create depressant effect on the central nervous system. Then there is smoking. Smoking is the act of inhaling and exhaling the fumes of burning plant material. A variety of plant materials are smoked, such as marijuana, and the most common thing found in this drug is tobacco, like cigarettes, cigars, or pipe. Lastly, we have injection. In this drug, the drug is injected under the skin or directly into the veins, which possesses a great threat on the increasing number of HIV cases. And this is most common method of drug abuse in Thailand, Hong Kong, and Bangladesh, and nowadays in India too, especially in Delhi. That's all. Now I hand over the presentation to Mukund.
Thank you, Nikhil. Now we'll look upon to some of the consequences of drugs. First, health. As we know, drugs increase our heart rate, our blood pressure, which may lead to a severe heart attack. And even drugs lead to severe deadly diseases like cancer, anxiety, and many more. Second, family. Statistics have shown that major child abuse cases have been registered against severe drug users, and even it leads to family separation, divorce, and a toxic relationship. Social issues. Drug users are paranoid towards the society, which leaves a severe dent in our society. Next, occupational. Drugs makes us lethargic, which loses our motivation to work, and which even causes financial problems. Financial issues. As we know, illegal items are very expensive in nature, and drug users are so addicted that they often spend so much on drugs that they fall into deep debt traps. Lastly, legal issues. As we know, drugs are illegal in nature, and if we get caught by the authorities consuming drugs, then we might lead into severe problems. And if we look that all these problems stated here are interconnected. Occupational problems lead to financial problems, family problems lead to social problems, health problems leads to everything. It's all interconnected. Now, I would like to hand over my mic to Prabhat.
So when we consume too much of drugs or alcohol, anything like that, we know we have some side effects. So it can be long term or short term. So some short term effects are distorted speech. When we consume too much of alcohol or drugs, any kind of drugs, we know our voice fumbles. We don't know what to speak, when to speak, and what to speak, anything like that. So also we don't have lack of coordination. We don't have control on our body, we don't have control on our senses too. Feeling high. आज तेरा भाई गाड़ी चलाएगा यार, कितनी भी पी लो यार, चढ़ती नहीं यार. This is also we call as euphoria. Feeling light-headed or hallucinations. Hallucinations as in images or sensations which we feel are real but aren't real. Also delusions, false thinking, false imaginations or anything which is delusion. So some long-term effects are liver and kidney damages. These are the main two organs which completes your body totally to bed rest or anything like that. We also have bone marrow issues and delayed behavioral development, some brain issues, anything like that. Thank you. So now I would like to hand over the mic to Priyanshu.
Thank you, Prabhat. So I would like to highlight some points on the productive measures. First, learn to deal with life pressure. The ability to deal with normal life pressure is the main reason that people dive into drug and alcohol addict. Secondly, don't give in peer pressure. Some people, especially the young adults and some teenagers, try to experiment with drugs and alcohol to just showcase a cool portrait in front of others. Third, develop close family ties. Researchers have shown that people who have a close relationship with their families are likely to get less addicted to it. Fourth, develop healthy habits. Eating a balanced diet and exercising regularly is another preventive way to ignore it. So with this, we come to a conclusion. Drug use has a high, significant and complex impact on both individual and society. Drug use carries a high risk of negative impact on both short-term and long-term effects. So it is necessary to be aware of it. So with this, we have come to an end of our presentation. So we would like to conclude our presentation with a beautiful quote, that is, prevention is always better than cure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team 2, for demonstrating a high level of commitment for raising awareness about this critical issue. Moving forward, we are having the team who are ready to dive in the various dimensions of well-being, exploring the realms of physical, mental, and financial health. With expertise and care, I would like to call the next teams, Team 3 from BBA General.
A very warm good afternoon to each and everyone present here. I am Victor, and this is my team, Ramesh, Shubham, Vallabh, and Ipshita. And our topic is holistic health, integrating mind, body, and wallet. What is holistic health? It is the combination of physical, mental, and financial health. I would like you to picture something with me. Let's imagine that you look like a movie star. muscular shoulders, muscular back, the perfect physique. But let's say you have nothing else, no money, and you're mentally unstable and emotional. So you basically do not have the money to afford to go to gym or to buy healthy and nutritious food. And mentally weak people lack self-control. So that could look like drug abuse and obesity and being broke by overspending. So considering all that, is this physically fit and attractive version of yourself truly healthy? Absolutely not, right? Because how can you stay fit, and for how long can you stay fit without money and without poor mental health? My point is, each major aspect of your life should be working in harmony. Take away any one of the core scales of health, and you lose the other two along with the first, inevitably. Ramesh?
I'm going to say about nurturing the mind. Nurturing the mind basically means exploring yourself and being a balanced whole well-being. Can you guess the most powerful asset in the entire world? It's neither the cryptocurrency nor the black stone share. It's the mind. Yes, the mind is the most powerful asset in the entire world. It can either support you or destroy you. So the first point is mindfulness. Mindfulness means living in the present moment. Essentially, it means being more aware and awake in each and every moment and engaging in the surrounding. And the second point is stress management. In today's modern era, everyone is facing stress-related problem. So, to overcome stress, one needs to perform meditation. Meditation helps the mind to remain in a stable state. Thus, a stable state mind can easily solve the solution of the problem in a critical situation. The third point is positive mindset. Positive mindset or positive mental approach refers that you are being optimistic around the world, what is happening around you, and you expect the best things happen around you. The fourth point is mind-body connection. Mind-body connection refers to the communication between your feelings and thoughts. Shubham, please continue forward.
Let's talk about how we can take care of our body. Nutrition. We should follow a balanced diet with a variety of fruits, vegetables and proteins. We should drink an adequate amount of water throughout the day. Next point is exercise. We should engage in regular physical activities for at least 150 minutes per week, including a mix of aerobic exercises such as running, walking and strength training. Next is healthy lifestyle habits. We should maintain good personal hygiene practice for overall health and schedule regular health checkups. Next is rest and recovery. We should allow time for our body to rest and recover between workouts and prioritize good sleep hygiene to support overall well-being. Vallabh.
Now you have learned about mind and body, but I will tell you that without financial health, it's not possible to live a fully holistic life because it plays a crucial importance and affects various aspects of life. And if someone says he or she is mentally and physically fit, money plays an important role in it. And secondly, talk about financial management. And if someone says that he is financially fit, that body and mind is also plays important role in that only. So let's talk about the financial aspects. Financial ability needs more about goals. So savings and smart finance decisions. Take care and create time of thoughtful spend life. So and last, I will tell you about financial stability enables a healthier lifestyle and it creates all of the surroundings. So in the conclusion, I like Ipshita to tell about the Ikigai.
Thank you, Vallabh. I will talk about a concept that was introduced in Japan. The Japanese people think that following this concept will make a person happier, healthier, and wealthier than ever. So the name of this concept is Ikigai. Ikigai is a Japanese word which means the meaning of life, the purpose of life. So for us to find our meaning in life, we need four things. The first thing is something that you are good at, something that you excel in. And we can be good at a lot of things. We could be good at cleaning or dancing or engineering or sports. But this is only one important aspect of life, not the entirety. The second aspect is something that you love, something that makes you happy. But that doesn't have to be the same things that you are good at. For example, you could be good at coding, but doing it doesn't really make you happy. These are two aspects. The third aspect is something that you could be paid for, something that you can earn money doing. Now this is interesting because I'm telling you that these three things, something you are good at, something that you love, and something that you could be paid for, doesn't necessarily have to be the same things. It could be varying things. These are three aspects. And the fourth aspect is what the world needs. The world needs money. The world needs love. The world needs advice. The world needs a lot of things, right? Now the most important part is, when you combine all these four aspects together, that's when you find your ikigai. And I believe that finding your ikigai will make you emotionally, physically, and financially healthy. So let's nurture our mind, care for our body, and manage our wallet nicely. And as my teammate Victor said in the beginning, each major aspect of life should be working in harmony, in balance. If we focus on only one of these things and neglect the others, we will lose track of the things that really matters to us. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is what I wanted to share with you. Thank you.
I would like to extend a gracious welcome to the new department and the students who do everything, from managing hotels and resorts to organizing events and providing exceptional guest services. The students of Bachelors of Science in Hospitality and Hotel Administration. And if you are not having any idea about them, the first team is coming with the answers. Can we have a huge round of applause for the first team from BSc HHA?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Divya Mukhya, and with me I have
Diagiri, Tenzing Yangden, Yogita Khadri,
and Virender Best.
And we are here to present a presentation. So, with that, before we start presentation, we would like to ask a question. What is the first thing that comes in mind when we say hospitality and hotel administration?
Wait. Let me guess. Food or someone who is cooking food?
Well, if you think that's the first thing that comes in your mind, then you are 50% correct. But a 50% little confused about this sector. Because this sector offers more than just cooking food. Because this sector also provides other job opportunities as well. So our presentation topic is tackling the mindset and misconception around our course. So what are we talking about? We'll mostly talk about what is the mindset of the people and how is the recent growth in our hotel industry. What else can we improve or achieve via this course beside the hospitality aspect? And what are the job opportunities you get via this course? So, Virender, would you like to tell me more about the common misconceptions we have?
Yes, sure. So, usually what happens is the first we have that people usually think that this is a course for those who are weak in studies or academics. Because maybe it is because of its practicality. But along with practicality, we also need to understand that we should get theoretical knowledge as well. Because not only in food production or housekeeping, but also in various departments such as front office, marketing, and finance. And there are a lot of other departments in which we need theoretical knowledge as well. So along with practicality, we should know that we also should gain some theoretical knowledge as well. Next we have that only women can work in hospitality. But before this, I want to ask you guys that, does work have any gender? Yes, absolutely correct. I would also say that work doesn't have any gender. There is no gender required for any kind of work. Because nowadays in hospitality sector, people usually have this kind of mindset that only women can deal with guests politely. But no, it is absolutely incorrect.
men can also do the same thing. It depends on your passion, your skills, your passion and your dedication towards your skills and your interest. Next we have that underestimating the skill set of hospitality. So as I told you before that people are usually thinking that only those students who are weak in studies, only they can pursue this course. But no. Nowadays in our society, each and every person are looking for the skilled workers. So when we talk about practicality, it is almost about skills and practices. So when it is about skills and practices, it means each and every person should have the skills to tackle each and every situation over there. So we need skilled laborers, skilled workers, whether it is hospitality sector or another sector. So now I would like to hand over the mic to Yogita.
The recent popularity in our industry can be the result of the growth of our industry. As you can see in the graph, after the 2020 COVID-19 pandemic, there was a sudden rise in the hospitality industry, due to which there was a sudden demand for the employees in this sector. Next. There was a sudden rise in fast food industry in India, which led to many new entry-level jobs in our hospitality management. This resulted into people thinking that the hospitality management is just about serving fast food. And lastly, the sudden rise in online food delivery services after the pandemic has increased the amount of people that eat from different restaurants, which led to many new job opportunities. Thank you. Now I would like to pass the mic to Tenzing.
Thank you, Yogita. Now I would be talking about personal growth along with the course. So firstly, I would be talking about communication skills. Communication is the key factor in our hospitality industry, and being in this sector helps us to improve both in verbal and non-verbal communication, because we interact with guests, colleagues, etc. most of the time, and it also helps us to meet with new people and connect with them. Secondly, I would be talking about team building skills in a course such as HHA. The team building aspects comes on naturally due to our daily practical training, which helps us to understand the importance of teamwork and to ensure smooth operation. Thirdly, I would be talking about our adaptation skills. The hospitality industry is a lot bigger than one can think of, and being able to adapt to new surroundings, new circumstances with new people, it is pretty hard for us. But changes can happen anytime and it is inevitable. So being able to adapt to these changes is the most important thing, and this course helps us to master in the art of adaptation. So with that being said, our course also provides in-depth knowledge regarding the hotel industry and helps us to get job in this sector. But there are other jobs as well which are helped through our course, and for that further I would like to call Diya Giri, my teammate, to talk about it.
Thank you, Zinzil. As they said that our course is not just all about food and hotels. Our course also can directly and indirectly help our jobs. As for the directly affected jobs, we have front office. This department is the first that comes in contact with the customers or the guests, as it performs functions like reservation, registration of hotel rooms. And secondly, we have housekeeping. This department is responsible for cleaning and maintaining of hotel rooms or reporting any safety hazards to the homeowner or the manager. And thirdly, we have food and beverages. Now, the name of this department itself says that this department is responsible for offering drinks and dinings to the guests. And then we have food production. Now, this is the most popular department of our course, as it is responsible for preparation of food and is divided into two parts, which is bakery and hot kitchen. And now, if you have to talk about the indirectly affected jobs, we have human resources. Now, this sector is responsible for managing interviews and onboarding new employees, new employee members or employees. And then we have customer service manager. Now, this sector is responsible for managing, to train employees, to train staff members. And then we have tourism officer. This sector is responsible for developing new tourism campaign. And then lastly but not the least, we have event organizers. Now the event planners are responsible for organizing events like weddings and parties. And yeah, and with that I would like to pass the mic to Divya.
So, thank you everyone. Thank you our guests, our beloved parents for being with us today. As our team main objective was to address this very mindset that people have against hospitality industry. I believe everybody who has taken this course at some point in their time has been labeled as just a cook, or just a waiter, or just a bartender. That's far from the truth, because this sector is just more than cooking. So with that, thank you.
Now, I would like to call the next teams who are coming to give us some cosmic knowledge. Can we have team 2 from BSc HHA?
Good afternoon, each and everyone present out here. Myself, on behalf of my team, Space Warrior, would like to welcome you all for today's presentation. And our topic is space junk. So, what are space junk? Space junk, also known as space trash, space debris or orbital debris, refers to the left fragments in the space. It also refers to non-functional objects in the orbit. These objects can vary in size, from small fragments to no longer existing satellites and rockets. The accumulation of space junk is a threat for humans' environment. Now, I would like to call my teammate Anisha for further presentation.
So the next question is, where does all this space junk comes from? Orbital debris emerge usually as of 3 types of activities. The first one is satellite space and the accidental breakups of the objects in the orbit. The second point is it also includes the failed spacecraft that is stalled in the orbit. The third and the last point is the problem is space metal collision at a higher speed, creating an enormous amount of junk. Thank you.
Thank you, Anisha. Now, how this space junk is dangerous for us? Now, these space junks travel more than 28,000 kilometers per hour in the space, which make them a real projectile. Now, projectile is a kind of motion when an object travels towards the earth under a gravitational force in a slanting path. This fast-moving object creates a huge destruction when it comes in contact with the Earth's surface, also loss of the human life too. Now, this space junks also releases different kind of gases which create ozone layer depletion, which may allow the pass the UV rays towards the Earth's surface, causes different kind of skin diseases like skin cancer, skin rashes, and etc. This fast-moving object also damage or destroy the living satellite, which may cause economic loss to the country. Now I will call Ashok upon the stage.
Hello everyone, I have a question for you all. We have been hearing about space debris and space junk from 3 minutes, right? And can anyone guess, can space junk come back to Earth? Yes or no? Yes, you guys are absolutely correct. Space junk or space debris left in the orbit below 600 kilometers falls back to Earth within several years, but at an altitude of 800 to 1000 kilometers, they continue cycling around the Earth's orbit. And And recently, NASA has reported that over a year, there are 300 to 400 space junks falling to the Earth. Thank you, and that's all from my side.
So next question is, how can we solve the problem from creating further junk? So first point is education and awareness. Creating campaign and educational program to inform individual about the impact of junk and the importance of sustainable practice. And the second point is product design. The satellite can fire net to collect junk in space, and robotic arm is another example of product design. Thank you.
And the next point is who is responsible for creating space junk? Each country's government and private companies that have sent satellites into space and occupy on Earth's space surface should be responsible for generating space junk. The following chart shows the most number of satellite debris has been produced in space, Russia being the number one on the spot. It is very dangerous for young generation us has to live the for consequences and today's action. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya. I'd like to add on one more questions. How many of you guys thinks about the space? Probably not enough. If you are thinking that you are very lucky, and I'm very fortunate to have you here, it will engage the conversations So we rely on the space satellites, thousands of satellites. Each year, it helps us to run our life very smoothly. All right. So it facilitates what it can facilitate. Satellite can facilitate internet, first of all, Google Maps, GPS, military surveillance. I can go on to so on and so forth. But on the race to expanding a satellite to space, we almost forgot about the sustainability in space. Now, at this point, total of 90 countries are occupying on space with their space program. So almost 90 countries around the world are now occupying on space, running their space programs. But you can think that almost none of the countries are very, very much aware of what can we do about these problems. We almost forget about these things. But fortunately, the former CEO of Apple's, whose name is Steve Wozniak, who has started a new program, private use, where it can send satellites to space to collect the largest chunk of debris, over 27,000 of debris, and collect it, which can even prevent from explosive events from happening. Also, the maneuvering of the space aircraft on space, it is sometimes very difficult for astronauts to maintain it, and it costs a lot of money. So we have to think about the future, because we are the future generations. And I'd like to add on one more thing. For each country, it is very important and accomplished moments when each country sent their satellite successfully, launched their satellite, but we also have to think about the sustainability in space. Because if we can't control it today, my guess will be we cannot be able to control it for forever. So thank you. That's all from our side. Thank you.
We will now move forward with the remaining presentations from the department HHA. Let's give a round of applause for Team 3 as they will transport us into a world where unity, heritage, and a shared sense of pride reign supreme.
Today, I am here to represent my team, the Chronicles, and my team members are Siddharth, Adish, Nishant, and Chirag. So, our title is Our Tribe, Our Pride. So, India has a different group of people known as tribes, and they have been living their traditions for a very long time, and it's been passed on to them from generations to generations. And It's spread all over India, like from the tall mountains in the north and the plains in the south. So India is really rich in its culture, and to discuss forward, I would like to call Siddharth to expand.
Good morning, everyone. So I will be highlighting the points in overview of the Indian tribes and our pride. Firstly, we have indigenous beliefs. Firstly, we have cultural significance. Indian tribes plays a
The strongest pillar of inskills, Mr. Shivam Thapa. Student coordinators who are here.
vital role in preserving India's desires and diverse cultural heritage. Secondly, we have indigenous beliefs. Indian tribes have unique indigenous features and spiritual practices which have been passed down through many years, our ancestors and our family members. Thirdly, we have artistic traditions. Indian tribes, also known as its tribes, India, like the ancient Indian civilizations, the people of the ancient civilizations, they used to they used to make drawings, and they used to carve arts in walls to signify something, to express their feelings and to express their art in Indian civilization, ancient Indian civilization, act as a mode of communications for the people. And secondly, we have Indian cultural pride, rich heritage. India has a history that spans thousands of years with diverse civilization, empire, and contributions to art, science, and philosophy. And lastly, we have festivals. We all know about festivals. Festivals are so important in our lives. But why? Why festivals are so important in our lives? Festivals brings us together, and festival act as a mode of communications and a mode of happiness which gives and takes us into different places and helps us to communicate with our family members, with our close ones better. Now I'd like to pass mic to Nishant.
So, I've come up with a topic that is challenges faced by Indian tribes, as tribal communities in India has appeared to be one of the most disposed and marginalized civil communities of India due to the unequal position, that is historical margin, as exploration and resulting from colonial policies. So moving towards the second topic, that is geographical isolation, as most of the tribes of India, they live in the remote areas, so where the facilities are not easily accessible, and as the lack of structure, that are roads are also not properly built, so it could be a challenge for the tribes that are living in the remote areas. And as in the last, there is tribalism. So what is tribalism? As we have seen as we have seen a recent tribal war that happened in Manipur, there were many tribes, so they had the conflict of between themselves, like who were the superior among themselves. So tribalism could absolutely be a challenge that that Indian faces. Now I would like to call Chirag in the stage.
Although there might be many challenges and problems faced by the tribals of India, our beloved Indian government has taken many steps and many initiatives to overcome those problems, such as policies and programs to uplift and empower the tribes. Example, our government has made roads which can connect even to the remotest of the village in India, and providing education to the rural people, and also many more. So I'd like to hand my mic to Nishant.
Now I will talk about the role of Indian tribes in modern India. We have discussed this in double layout format. First, I will talk about the contribution of tribal peoples in modern era in their art, music, and dance. Indian tribes enrich modern India's cultural landscape and their artistic expressions and traditional performances. Secondly, I will talk about the preservation of traditional knowledge, how the tribal people are managing the preservation of the traditional knowledge in modern era. Tribal communities hold valuable knowledge of indigenous practices, their herbal medicines, and the sustainable farming methods. So now I will like to hand over this mic to my friend Chirag.
So for the conclusion, importance of recognition and celebrating Indian tribes, as we are so rich in heritage, we deserve to be recognized and respect, as we don't get that of respect as of in northeast side. We are treated as we are not Indians, and from our facial things, we face a lot of racism. So that need to be stopped. As so, continuing with the next point, I would like to.
Although we might be divided by our language, by the geographical borders, and many more factors, but for once, don't you think we can be united and preserve our culture and heritage, not only for us, but for many more generations to come? Okay, I think I'm past my time, and I just I just want to take a minute to thank my team members, because of whom this wouldn't be possible, because to making the presentation and presenting it out here, we have a great difficulty. Even today morning, we was not able to submit the PPT. So because of that, we had to redo the entire PPT in just an hour. And I'm so, like, I don't have words, but only I can say thank you to all my team members for staying strong and being together and being able to present out here in front of all of you. So I'd like to give a round of applause to my team.
Moving ahead, audience, please direct your attention to the stage as we welcome Team 4 that will shed light on an important issue that affects our society.
Good afternoon, everyone. My team name is Sayog, and our team member name is Bhavishika Pradhan, Arvind Dhanuki, Anshu Magar, Vivek Thapa, and Shreya Rana, and me, Yash Tirwa. Our topic name is child labor. We seen it every day, but we are not aware about it. Child labor is a practice of having children engage in economic activities on part or full-time basis, which can cause their physical and mental health. A child who is working for their family or for food and clothing is known as child labor. If a 14-year-old child work as a laborer, and when he get to the age 30 or 40, he will work as a laborer because he don't have a proper knowledge or education to get a good opportunity for a good job. Now I would like to pass over the mic to Bhavishika Pradhan.
So now I am going to talk about the causes of the child labor. So the causes of the child labor are lack of poverty, lack of proper education, lack of child labor awareness. So we can see that the child are forced to send in the works by their family members. Child are forced to work because the family income is not enough for the survival, and the family members are not enough for the survival, and many people lose their jobs because of this virus called COVID-19, and the families and the financial helps were very low by the people, and the family has increases the didn't get the jobs, and the families will need the extra hands for a pair of hands to earn the living and for the lifestyle.
So I'm going to pass the mic to Arvind.
COVID-19 has made children more vulnerable to child labor. Concept 2011 in India between 5 to 14 years in 4.35 million main workers and 5.76 million marginal workers, and the age of 5.18 is around 33 million. Now I'd like to call Ansu Magar.
Thank you, Arvind. So I'm going to tell about consequences of child labor. Children are exposed. Children are exposed to accidentally and work at work. So it should be protectively prevent social economic harm which present to prevent them during their lifetime. Such injuries like grateful general child includes abuse like cuts, burns and tiredness and dizziness. Sexual abuses. Sexual abuses is protectively sexual exploitations of girls by adults, rape, early and unwanted pregnancy, drugs and alcoholism. Third, physical neglect. Physical neglect is like lack of educated provisions of food, clothing, shelters and medical treatment.
Child labor can lead to slavery and sexual exploitations. It can cause mental health problem to the children. It can cause extremely bodily and even death to the children. For example, children working in glass factories and chemical factories. Child labor can ruin the childhood of the children.
I'm here to share you all a short Nepali poem written by us. So, नदे उसको हातमा फरुवा र फलाम, मन छ उसलाई पनि पक्रन हातमा कलम। ऊ एउटा बच्चा हो, कुनै मजदुर हैन। शिक्षकको शिक्षा पाउने भन्दा राम्रो ठाउँ उसको लागि कहीँ छैन। पढ्न त मन थियो तर पढाएन कसैले। काम गर्न त मन थियो तर काम गर्न त मन थिएन तर गरायो सबैले। So this is translated to English like this one. Rather than giving shovel and chain, provide them with copy and pen. They are just children, child and toddlers. They deserve to be a scholar. They wish to study and get educated, but there was no guide. If there was something, they were only forced to labor and misguide. At last, it's time to consign child labor to history book and to allow all children to realize their rights. It is an issue that affects all of us in many countries. And the duty of everyone is to stop child labor. Government, trade union, businesses, employee, teachers, parents, and you. It is only we who can stop child labor. So if you see any children working in any place who is below 18, please call to the child helpline number 1098. Thank you.
Next we have Team 5. Brace yourself because they have something truly innovative and refreshing in store for us.
Don't you think that our moods are influenced by the sense and order around us? Yes, we all love to be in a clean and fragrant space. So today, I present you a product that will ensure your room and workspace sanitized and filled with good scent. So ladies and gentlemen, I Soksal Rai and my friend Irfan present you Aura, a room freshener that will become your need.
A room freshener. This is a product that is brought to you by a company, Aura. This is a company that replaces toxic chemicals with natural substances to make your day better. We use AI to maintain the freshness of your room and also enhance your mood. Everything can be connected to a smart device and reduce waste. This is compatible with all your devices such as laptops, phones, tablets and also your smartwatches. How are we different? Use of organic materials. We wanted to make a product which is free of side effects and can be used by anyone, anytime, anywhere. We also use organic sanitizers, which can sanitize your room before you are home. What makes us better? We use AI to maintain we use artificial intelligence to understand your modes and enhance your mode. So that the individual has to do nothing but leave everything on us. What makes our products reusable? In our fresheners, we use reusable cans of scents that can be reused, which is a great step towards decreasing waste. Make your work experience a better place. Your computer can connect with the AI and inform it before you get home, and it will sanitize your home before you are home. You can even interact with the freshener. It can notify you before the freshener is over and also purchase you a new one if you have a subscription. This is the AI experience which you get. Aura uses machine learning languages to understand your likes and dislikes. You have a voice control power over it. It means you can interact with the air freshener and you can give command to your assistant. It can collaborate with the music you are listening and also the movie you are watching. Here is the product roadmap, the cycle of year 2024, where you can see the fully functioning product will get launched by the next year end. Aura is never going to be ordinary again. By keeping the design in our mind, we have made it in such a way that to reuse it, you don't have to touch it. It will always be replaceable. Our impact. We made it in a manner where there is less wastage. All the donations through the app will be helped for educating poors and help the victims of natural calamities. Everything can be connected to a device, and it will be a great step to make our lifestyle a better place using AI. Again, our impact on our lives, the lives of consumers. When you wake up, you will find your room fresh and well sanitized. By the time you are back to your office, you will also find your office well sanitized and filled with good smell. Even if you have a bad day, you can collaborate the app of Aura with the music app and sync it to music to have a better day. Thank you.
Up next, we have Team 6, who have a powerful message to share, an important issue affecting today's world.
So, a very good morning to one and all present here. I am Arun Pradhan, and we are here to present a topic on the presentation. Yes. Today we are here to present a topic on the presentation, which is drug addiction. Before we move on to our topic, I would like to introduce you all to my team members, starting off with Devanshu Singh, Ashish Chhetri, Uday Karmakar, Uday Mali, and Sujal Lama. So without any further ado, let's get started with the first slide, which is understanding addiction. And for that, I would like to call my colleague Devanshu Singh for further explanation.
Okay, so thank you, Aryan. Now my topic is understanding addiction. So addiction is a chronic disease which mainly affects your mental and body structure and formation also. affecting mainly the life of 30% of the adults in the country. Addiction swap the everyday desire of your brain. According to the drugs, you are addicted. After being addicted to the drugs, you cannot live your life like a normal person who are not addicted to the drugs. Think, if a person who is taking drugs, after a few days, he will be affected by a serious disease. Now, the question comes to his family. The family will suffer from the lots of problems, like financial problems and lots of more. So my opinion is to first think about your family, that how they are taking care of you every day and providing you everything that you want. Now the next slide will be continued by my friend Ashish Chetri.
Thank you, Devanshu. So as you can see on the slide, my topic is cycle of addiction. The major multiple stages of drug addiction can be occur due to a short period of time, or it may take even months or even years to develop. Like if a person is trying to leave a drugs, if a person is trying to, the person is overcome with the drugs, but he is in an environment where the where his brain got distracted and he started the drugs again. For example, I would like to take Devanshu. Don't mind, please. So, I'm the person over here who has overcome with the drugs addiction. So, Devanshu, my friend, is trying to force me to consume again. So after few, so after few days or months, my mind got distracted, and I am taking the drugs again. So that's all from my side. So I would like to call Uday Karmakar to continue with the next slide.
So thank you so much, Ashish. Now, so my friend told you how people get addicted to drugs. Now the question comes: is recovery possible? Yes. Although there is no cure for drug addiction, but treatment option can help you to overcome an addiction and stay drug free. But treatment also depend on the drug uses and mental or medical health. May you have diseases. Now from here my friend Uday Mali will lead you.
Thank you, Uday. And then my topic is building a support system. A healing support system, like a key factor in someone healing, is dependent on surrounding themselves with a positive support system, including friends, family, and leaders. Without a support system, addicts may not have the desire of capability to overcome their addiction. And now I would like to share some tips for building a positive support system. Number one, connect with a professional, attend a support group. Number three, accept help. And number four, be patient with yourself and with them.
So guys, this is the last subtopic of our presentation, and a person who overcomes from the addiction of drugs, it will not be the victory of that particular person. Moreover, it will also be the victory of that particular person, friends, family, and support system who supported him in his bad times. And a person who overcomes from the addiction, it requires a lot of discipline and courage to overcome. And at last, when a person who overcomes from the addiction, it will encourage the other people in society who thinks like they can do it. And at last, I would like to say, please guys, stay away from drugs and keep our generation healthy and drug free. Thank you guys.
Up next, we have Team 7, who will be shedding light on an important topic of teenagers.
Good afternoon, respected guests, teachers, and all our Inspiria family. As we know that in today's world, where progress and innovation are highly celebrated, it is really disheartening that we must acknowledge the pressing issue of physical and mental abuse faced by teenagers. I, Rudranil Mukherjee, am here with my team to discuss this topic with you. Physically, teenagers encounter abuse in various forms, from bullying on school ground to domestic violence within their homes. Equally alarming is the silent epidemic of mental abuse, which many teenagers endure in the form of academic stress, and influence on social media. The scars led by these may heal, but the emotional toll often persists, impacting their well being and future relationships. It is our collective responsibility to support them and offer them the understanding they need by by overseeing the situation and not ignoring it. Now, I'd like to call upon Ms. Shaina to proceed further.
Thank you, Rudrani. Educators, parents, and community leaders are the people who play a very important role in shaping the environment for our teenagers. It can create a foundation of healthier relationships and stronger communities. So, is it just enough to empower our teenagers and create an environment for them? What do you guys think? To prevent something, I think we should know the root cause of it. We should be aware of it very clearly. So what do you think? What is abuse? Yeah, some of us have many ideas about abuse, but if we need to understand it clearly, it is an improper act of treating someone unfairly. It can be a person, also it can be an object. But today we are talking about teenagers. So it happens in workplaces too. Like we don't have an idea what is abuse. जैसे कि हम बोलते हैं ये बॉस चिल्ला दिया खड़ूस है, मम्मी मोबाइल रख दिया देखने नहीं देती, मम्मी भी खड़ूस है. क्या ये हमारे लिए अब्यूज है? नहीं. पर कोई आए हमें गलत टच करे या गलत तरीके से मैन्युपुलेट करे या कुछ गलत बोले जो उनके राइट में नहीं है, इज दिस अब्यूज? डू यू गाइस थिंक दैट it is? So we need to be sure about what is happening with us. We should be the first person that must be aware of what is happening with us. Is it abuse or not? And it has many variants, like it can affect our mental well-being, it can damage us, break us emotionally, and it can be physical too. So I would now like to call upon Ms. Swati to discuss it further. Thank you.
As previously said that there are two variants of abuse. So I am going to talk about physical abuse that teenagers go through. Physical abuse intentionally guilty that teenagers go through. It can happen at home, at colleges, and at school.
As earlier said, abuse can harm our mental well-being very badly. So what is mental health? Mental health includes our social, emotional, and psychological well-being. Especially teenagers, it affects how we think, how we act, and how we feel. And there are some mental issues like depression, anxiety, and low self-esteem. Have anyone ever thought, what's the meaning of depression? What is depression? It is a common mental disorder that causes sadness, loss of interest in activities, and decreased energy. And then it's come anxiety. It is common in adolescence that include a generalized panic attack. So, as per the graph shown, you can see a group of people are being victimized by it in various forms, and it can affect us not just only in work environment, it can also affect us in family and in front of friends too. So I would like to pass this mic to Priyansha.
As it has been said earlier, abuse can affect our well-being very badly. So we need some strategies to get rid of them. As we all know, prevention is better than cure. So here are some preventive strategies that I would like to tell. Recognizing sign. Educate individual in recognizing sign of physical and mental abuse among teenagers. Awareness is the first step towards seeking help. statistic. Show relevant statistic to emphasize the prevalence of abuse among teenagers. Highlight that it's a serious issue that requires attention and many suffers in silence. Supportive friends. Encourage teenagers to confide in friends who can support emotionally. Friends can play a crucial role in helping them seek help and navigate challenging situations. I would like to pass the mic to Nijala.
Is prevention really the last step? Well, recovery of abuse is very important. Taking extra care of yourself during difficult times can lead a massive impact on the recovery of journey. As you all can see on this slide, recovery of journey needs comprehensive support, therapy, and counseling. So here it is. In conclusion, it is imperative to address the silent suffering of young teenagers experiencing abuse. We raise and provide supporting nature and which provides the healthier environment. So we hope that this topic which we have raised and the message we try to convey. Thank you.
We will now move forward for our last performance. Please put your hands together for the team 8 as they take us to the journey through the rich tapestry of traditional art and flavor that make our hearts sing.
Good afternoon, everyone. So, today, me and my group perform in a presentation. That topic is Bengali culture. Now, we choose the topic as a simple topic that Bengali culture, but we choose this topic because of I hope that many of us don't know about the Bengali culture more than. So, for this thing, we choose this topic. And now I would like to pass the mic to Rupali.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Rupali Roy, present here to talk about the Bengali music. Bengal has produced a leading figures of Indian classical music. In Bengal, the Baul tradition and the classical Kirtan and Rabindra Sangeet are the most important one. The common musical instruments of Bengal are the sitar, tabla, dhak and dhol. The most prominent Bengali spiritual leader was Lalun Shah.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Aniket Shaha, and I will be talking about Bengali cuisine. So, Bengali cuisine is famous for its rich and unique flavors. Fish and rice are one of the essential ingredients of this cuisine. Many often ask why Bengalis are fond of eating fish so much. Well, the answer lies on the geographical factors of this place. See, Bengal is surrounded by plenty of water bodies such as river, ponds. Hence, fish are easily available all over the places, making it a staple source of food. Some of the famous fish preparation of Bengali cuisines are shorshe ilish, chingri malai curry, bhapa mach, and so on. But Bengali cuisine is not just about fish. There are various veg preparation in this cuisine which are highly enjoyed, such as aloo posto, dhokar dalna, shukto, and so on. The fertile soil of Bengal is ideal for growing rice, making it the staple food. Pickle plays an important role in this cuisine. When we talk about Bengali cuisine, one thing which is impossible to ignore is the delicious varieties of sweet in these cuisines. The worldwide famous sweets of this cuisine are Rasgulla, of course, Rashmalai, Mishti Doi, etc.
Now, the Bengali theatre. Bengali theatre traces its roots to Sanskrit dramas under the Gupta Empire. In the 4th century, it includes narrative forms, songs, and dance forms, performances with scroll paintings, puppet theatre, and the processional forms like the Jatra. Jatra is a small stage program. There many peoples are act with some instrument, and with songs.
Now, this next topic is about movies. Since many of the Bengalis thinks that the first film was made by Satyajit Ray, but the journey of Bengali movie was started by Hiralal Sen. He was the first creator of Bengali films. Hiralal Sen was born in Dhaka, Bangladesh, and he grew up in Kolkata. The first movie which was filmed by him was the Ali Baba and 40 Thieves, and even he made more movies like Hariraj and Buddhadev and etc. Thank you.
Now let's talk about tourism of Bengal. So Bengal is known for the Bengal is known as the sweetest part of India. The natural beauty and the architecture makes Bengal the paradise for tourism. Some of the famous heritage places of Bengal are the iconic Howrah Bridge, Victoria Memorial Hall, Belur Math, and so on. Belur Math is one of the oldest heritage place of Bengal, and it was founded by Swami Vivekananda. On the other side, Darjeeling is famous for the breathtaking beauty of mountains and toy trains and Ghum, which is known as the highest railway station of India, is the main attraction of the place. In short, we can say that Bengal plays an important role in the tourism industry.
Now let's talk about visual arts. The record history of art in Bengal can be traced to the 3rd century when terracotta sculpture were made in region. Miniature and scroll painting flourished in Mughal Bengal, and Kali Temple of Kolkata is the example of visual art. Sculptural and flourished across the region under Nawabs of Bengal.
In conclusion, our exploration of Bengali culture has uncovered the rich traditions, arts, and flavors that defines the vibrant of culture. From music to visual arts, each contributes to a unique and timeless authenticity. Thank you for joining with us.